Malisela Teffo's legal career is in jeopardy as the Legal Practice Council wants him disbarred. News story here on ENCA. Advocate Malisela Teffo has been disbarred or removed.
Malisela Teffo, who represented accused 1 to 4, been disbarred from practicing as an advocate. Also,
as of the Court of Public Opinion, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Great Awakening. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you'll continue the very same support this year. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Silinde wena, re eme ka wena, re emetse wena.
Particularly in the legal profession, have spoken out against the manner in which advocate Malisela Teffo was arrested. The defense lawyer representing 4 of the 5 accused in the SENZO MEYIWA murder case was handcuffed in front of rolling cameras in the Pretoria High Court last week. Chief Justice Raymond Zondo also condemning the incident, saying it's undermining justice. We're joined by AfriForum, a private prosecution head, Advocate GERRIE NEL. Advocate Nel, good evening. Thank you for your time. There's been some time to at least process the events of last week and, that arrest that happened in the full glare of cameras. Your own reflections over that moment and the impact that you believe it's going to have on this case going forward.
Good evening, Kathy. It's one of those incidents. I wasn't in court when it happened, but when people told me, I just couldn't believe it. I just thought the police would not stoop that low, and that they would act more professionally. And so I was just shocked when I heard what happened. But I just want to make it clear, Kathy, that we all agree warrants should be executed. That's a fact. If people fail to appear in court, they should be addressed. But it's just the timing, the manner in which it was done, and the absolute unprofessionalism of the police. And also, Kathy, if one keeps a warrant in abeyance for 2 months and then walk into a court and arrest an advocate in full glare of all the TV cameras, the only intention could be to embarrass the advocate and not to get him to court. In the meantime, Kathy, the police indicated that they investigated the matter, and I'm no more concerned than ever. As part of the press release, the police said that they discussed it with the Director of Public Prosecutions, and that the Director of Public Prosecutions agreed that they would arrest Advocate Teffo in court after the adjournment. Now that to me is really shocking. So, Kathy, you also said what the impact of this could be on the trial. The timing of it was so unfortunate. It was on the Thursday when Advocate Teffo made his defense known, and that was one of police complicity on the scene, staging of the scene, and the police were involved. And then the next moment the police walked into the courtroom, cuffed him and arrested him. So one can blame no one if they think that was a deliberate attempt to silence Advocate Teffo. There could have been, arrest could have happened in so many other ways. I just think it was unfortunate, uncalled for, and very unprofessional.
There've been many delays in the...
And this is a clear indication that power corrupts. I mean, if Ozondo can condemn this and do nothing about it, and even the president and every person who is in a law fraternity, they just did nothing about this. It's really scary. But let's continue to listen to Griselda when she was being cut down to pieces by Advocate Teffo Malisela.
Point out, Naledi, those charges were amongst the ones that were used by the Legal Practice Council to have Malisela Teffo struck from the role of advocates. There were 22 complaints of misconduct against him, and the ones that you're mentioning now that are in this particular court that he will be facing are the very same charges that the Legal Practice Council had put before the High Court in Pretoria to successfully have him struck from the role of advocates. You would now know that since that decision, he has filed a rescission application. Essentially what he wants is that he wants the judges that had made the decision to have him struck from the role of advocates to be reversed. He wants that decision to be reversed. And let me just catch up with him. He's just come through now. Malisela Teffo, a very good morning to you, sir. You're back in court this morning, I understand, facing charges, quite an array of charges. And these were the same charges that the Legal Practice Council had used against you to have you successfully struck off the court roll.
Definitely, Griselda. As we see now, because last time when I was here, we have agreed that it will be disclosure for today. So now I'm surprised. When I arrive here, there is no such disclosure now. So they are going up and down now. They said no, they are going to make the print out the disclosure. So nothing is ready now for me. You see.
So have you been told to leave and come back at a later stage, or what are you saying?
No, I'm waiting for I'm waiting for the lady to go and make the disclosure. I'm still waiting. The court, I'll have to be in court today, and they must tell me what are the charges against me, because I definitely don't know. I'm just even guessing. But what I am aware, there is something similar to those things at the so-called LPC, matter, that allegedly struck me off the road.
These are serious charges against you, Mr. Teffo, in that the Legal Practice Council had used these charges to successfully have you struck from the role of advocates. I mean, are you not concerned? And I know that you've also filed a rescission application. You want the judges that ruled that you be struck off the role of advocates to reverse that decision. On what basis?
There is nothing serious about these issues. They're just making a hill out of the molehill. There is nothing serious. It's a laughable stock, really, to tell you.
Trespassing, alleged assault of 2 police officers, alleged corruption, alleged collusion, those are serious charges, which you seem to be laughing off.
That's the reason I'm here at court. I'm a law-abiding citizen in this country. That's why I'm here. So when I'm here, they cannot give me the charges today. Look, they are beating around the bush. They're sending me from pillar to post. So I say, no, we forgot to make the disclosure. I need disclosure here, and I need to be told what is that I'm charged with. Because insofar as I'm concerned, the charges insofar as the criminal is concerned, they've been withdrawn. I'm done withdrawal, representation myself, and they're withdrawn. So I don't know why I'm being dragged up and down, time and again, dragged to court.
But what do you say to those? I mean, the findings of the High Court in Pretoria relating to your practicing in the legal fraternity was quite damning. The judgment was quite damning. Essentially, you know, they would have said that you were a disgrace to the profession. There were colleagues who believed that you were a disgrace to the profession. What do you say to people like that who believe that you've not conducted yourself within the ethics of what those in the legal fraternity should be behaving as such, in particular in a court of law?
I think if I've committed something serious in relation to LPA, Legal Practice Act, I would have been called by the legal practice, and they would have subjected me to their disciplinary hearing.
And here you have a system, you have a system in place, but you are flouting, you are an institution that is flouting its own system and protocols and procedures that are put in place. Instead of LPA handling this, they just ran to the High Court without them verifying, testing and checking the authenticity of the claims that were made against Advocate Teffo. Guys, this is a war, this is serious, and it's still, like he said when he comes out last year, Advocate Teffo said the war has just begun. So yeah, I believe the war has just begun, but I hope he's okay. I hope there's no threat on his life. I hope he's gonna be here for a long term. And guys, thank you so much. If you are still here now, drop a heart emoji, drop a heart emoji for me and say I am still here. Thank you so much. Until the next video, bye.